Oh, it's you again. Hello there. I'm Garrison. And you're not. And this is my iPod vlog number 138. 138. Today is Tuesday, May the 17th, 2016. On the 22nd, which is Sunday, we're going to go to the Renaissance Festival. Yay! And I'll be a pirate, and I'll probably videotape a little bit of it. And little snippets, little videos. And then take some pictures with my two cameras. One camera I'll give to my brother Phelps. The other one I will use myself. Take pictures of whatever characters I think will be awesome there. And myself, of course, and post them on Facebook. If you want to follow me on Facebook, you can follow me on Facebook. Yeah. I'll be the pirate account, of course. Anyways, today on my vlog, I'm going to talk about socializing in real life versus social media. Socializing in virtual reality, which is not the same. And also, today is National Pack Rat Day. Happy National Pack Rat Day! So if you're like me and you put stuff in boxes and pile them up everywhere, you're a pack rat. You collect things that you don't really need. Mostly my stuff is books. If I could just get them all electronic, just put them all on one little tiny USB port thingy, I would gladly do that. I would gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today. But today is Tuesday. Uh-oh. Okay. Anyways, socializing versus social media. Okay, socializing, you actually go socializing with people, okay? Today, though, earlier I socialized with my brother's fellow Mark when we went to the King of the Burgers, and I got 2 of their extra long fish sandwiches. I'm going to eat one later. Fish sandwich is good for you. And a Sprite. It said no side thingy. I should have got a side salad, but I didn't. Anyways, that is what I'm going to eat later. A extra long fish sandwich. Yeah. It was a 2 for $5 deal. Get 2 for $5. I ate one there, and then I ate one later. Okay. My brother Phil also got the same thing. My brother Mark, I think he got 5 for $4. The 5 items for $4 at the King of the Burgers. I almost said the real name. Anyways, I'm a little sick today. Something in my throat. Keep coughing. I don't know what it could be. Asthma? Anyways, yeah, me without an inhaler. Well, I got an inhaler in there. It's an atomizer that I bought at some store. I forgot what it's called. I think I bought it at Walgreens. Yeah, the green walls. And it's in place of some other inhaler you used to have over the counter, but now that you have atomizer, you take this liquid, you pour it in the thingy, press the button, and it heats up the stuff, and it turns into like a vape, like a vaporizer. But an atomizer sends out and you suck on it, and it sends a puff. I haven't tried it yet, but it has instructions for it, and I'm like, I'm old school. I like the old inhaler where you pop in your mouth and go, ah! Especially, it's not funny when you're choking to death. Okay, I'm not going to try that again. Asthma is so wonderful. But if you have that under control, you do breathing exercises. Breathe in slowly, and you try to calm down, because if you don't calm down, you can have an attack, and that's not good. Anyways, my video is not about asthma. It's about socializing versus social media. Anyways, I socialize with my brothers and my sister whenever she gets home from work, and sometimes I socialize with neighbors if I see any, which I try to avoid because I'm emo and I don't want to be mean, because I'm sarcastic, and people that don't know me take my sarcasm wrong, and I don't mean to be mean, but when they say something stupid, I automatically respond with a stupid remark. Yeah. You'd make a good corpse. Beautiful one. I'm just kidding. Who does that? Who says that? That's supposed to be an emo pickup line for dating. Hey, lady, you're beautiful. You'd make a great corpse. So would I hope. I have so many preservatives in my body. It'd probably die and be preserved. No one would even notice. Like, Garrus is still alive. Look at him. He's still moving. That's because all the chemicals in me moving around, like, trying to get out, and like, oh, he must be still alive. That's true. You don't realize how many preservatives we have in our in our bodies. Unless you start eating natural, then you realize it when it comes out the other end. Okay, anyways, when you have a gallbladder, you gotta watch what you eat, and that's good. Anyways, happy National Pack Rat Day for you guys who collect things. And a pack rat, I don't know what's going on with his hair. It's just so emo. It's even more emo than I am. And I don't care. It's a dark and stormy day today, cloudy. Every once in a while the sun comes out, and I wait till the sun came out just enough to do this video. There's a light there, and I have a low light. This camera on this iPod has got low light sensitive, so it's a lot better than the other camera on my Galaxy Tab A. So that's why I only do videos on Wednesday on that one in the kitchen, whenever it's light. But anyways, I switch back and forth on my main channel between the Galaxy Tab A 9.7 inch and the iPod every once in a while. But on this channel, I just use the iPod because I don't want to goof with that Galaxy Tab A, so bulky and giant, and I like holding this like this so I can put mine next to my head. Oh, look, I got a unibrow. Cool. Anyways, socializing is when you actually go outside and you talk to people and you socialize with friends, brothers, sisters, family, you know. Yeah. Tomorrow I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about hanging out with your friends versus hanging out with family, because sometimes hanging out with family is not the same as hanging out with friends. When socializing is good. If you don't socialize, you become antisocial. Like me, you become used to being by yourself, and you like it, and you start liking it a lot more than being with people because they irritate you, and you want to just gosh them. Just kidding. You want to pat them on the back and say, "That's a good idea. Keep it to yourself. Have a nice day." Okay. And if you're emo, you know that's just a joke, because I no. Some people you want to just grab them by the neck and just throttle them, you know what I mean? Not choke them, but just grab them and shake them. Shake them until their brain, starts to grow or swell up or something, making them have more intelligence. But actually that makes it worse, so don't do that. But you could do it in your head, though. Yeah. Just kidding. Anyways, socializing is good because we're social beings, and it's good to socialize. If you don't socialize, you become antisocial, and you can tell when someone's immature as far as socializing. Like me, I'm like a kid because I haven't socialized that much. I took a high school course through the mail because I dropped out of school because I was sick and had epilepsy and asthma, and it wasn't good, especially in California when pollution is just a stupid place to live when you have asthma. Back in those days. And anyways, it's clean now. The air's cleaner, but not clean. Now I'm in Oklahoma, so the air's a lot cleaner out here. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So I got used to being at home, and the only friends I had were like maybe neighbors, because I used to have friends at school, and I would meet them at their houses and know where they were because they lived nearby. But then there's just friends around the neighborhood, and then moved from place to place. And then I finally quit high school because I couldn't finish it because I was too sick. And then later on, when I was in my 20s, right before I turned 30, I think it was, I got my high school diploma through the mail. I took a high school course, so I could finish that off, get my high school diploma. That way I could say that I finished high school, I did the courses. I didn't have to take algebra because that was just an elective. Yeah, elective course. You could choose whatever course. I chose geography instead, or something like that. Yeah, geography instead of business math and stuff like that. Instead of algebra, because you don't really need algebra or calculus. Even though I know some algebra, I don't go, hey, that tree is X far from that tree, and this is that way, and that's like geometry. Ooh, and the square root of this is that, and how many acres is in a hectare? I don't care. Anyways, I got on disability when I came out here to Oklahoma anyways, and that's because I have mental problems. I cannot focus for a while. You can tell by looking at me and talking to me. I can't stay on the subject because my brain is out like 10 different things going in there, and I'm trying to look at my eyes. They're like going back and forth like I'm crazy. Anyways, 10 different things going on inside my head, so I try to focus, and that's why I get disability anyways. But what's he saying? Oh yeah, I dropped out of high school, finished it through mail because I'm smart. It's just that socially I'm awkward because I like, this is why I am like this. So it's like trying to talk to somebody, is it like I do my vlog. So I do my vlog so that I can get my social out, so I can try to express myself in some other way other than talking to somebody, because I don't want to talk to some psych doctor and get told that I have some kind of weird autism or something. I don't know what's wrong with it. Anyways, it's good to socialize in real life and not just social media. Social media is good because you can talk to people through Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and whatever social media you have. Snapchat. See, you can't even say that. I have Snapchat. Snapchat, it's fun because you send pictures to somebody and then they disappear, or they send it to you. I've never sent anything to anybody. Well, I don't think, except for maybe a picture of a fox. Anyways, I think I was on Twitter, but anyways, you can talk to people on Twitter. But some people on Facebook are fake, so be careful for scams. If someone starts asking you for money, like for some lady was trying to talk to me on, I don't know, it was through I think it was through emails. It might have been on Facebook. She's trying to give me sending her money to Russia so she came out to be my Russian wife or something strange. It might have been real because she was a real person and apparently she was real. But I can't afford to send somebody money. Come out here. You can't come here on your own money to be with me. Then stay in Russia, because I'm not going to Russia anytime soon. And if you can't come here, then it's not meant to be. So, okay, that's socializing on social media. It's okay to socialize on social media as long as you have a real life too. Some people quit social media for a while so they could focus on their actual real social life. Like a lot of people are like, oh, what happened to this YouTube guy? He's so famous. He was on YouTube, he was on Instagram, and he was on Facebook and Twitter and whatnot, and now he's gone. He just disappeared. Well, he didn't disappear because some people show up in other people's videos because they don't want to do their own thing, because they're tired of social media and they want to be private. You know, a lot of people quit their social media to just be private, and you know, I've thought about it before. I mean, I my YouTube channel, I had one video on it for like 5 years because I didn't want to make videos. I didn't want anything out there that people would see, because I didn't think it'd mean anything. So anyways, I'm just doing this for myself right now, but my main channel, I'm doing it for entertainment, I guess, purposes. I might do it just for fun, just to see how I can do. Not to get subscribers or money or anything like that, just for fun, because so far I've only made 5 cents my main channel anyways from just advertising. And I think in a few 100 years I might make an actual $100, which I'll put in my YouTube account, which will go to my bank account. But until it's $100, they just keep it. So I would never see it unless I get millions of followers for some bizarre reason. See this weird guy talk and then change subjects on you like whiplash. Okay. Anyways, you have to socialize in real life if you want to have social media. Don't just do social media without social life. Even if you do, if you're homeschooled, you know, I was partially homeschooled through my school years too, but I had friends too that I knew from school that I also could visit at home and stuff like that. Anyways, socialize one way or another with family, friends. You have to socialize in real life, and then social media is fun too. You can do that, do both, but don't just do social media and no socializing in real life, because that's just, you get so backward and you know, crazy, basically. So that's it. Now, as far as National Pack Rat Day, it's good to be a pack rat, but if you get your stuff so much that you can't go in your room, then you need to get rid of some stuff, sell it, yard sale. Yard sale! Okay, if you like this video, thumbs up. If you don't like it, thumbs down. Arrgh! If you want to comment, suggestions, whatever, put it down below. If you want to subscribe to this channel, go ahead, it's free. If you want to support this channel, you can. And you support my main channel, you can. If you see the support button, it's on some versions of YouTube, depending on what your app is. It might be in the word about, or it'd be on the side over here if you have the desktop version. You want to check out my other channels, look for feature channels. YouTube, you know, look for channels and look for feature channels. You want to know what I subscribe to, what channels I follow. Not really, you know, I subscribe and I want to look at videos. I don't necessarily support those channels, but I do watch them every once in a while to see what they say. Because once in a while, if I don't agree with them, I'll make comments. But so far, I haven't had no time to watch a bunch of videos, just comedy stuff. Yeah. Anyways, check out my other channels. Subscribe to them. It's free to subscribe. If you want to support, you can give me a penny. It don't matter. Eventually, I'll get the money into my bank account when it's $100. I'll never make $100. Happy National Pack Rat Day. And remember to socialize, not just social media. Okay, socializing versus social media. Okay. Okay. Like, dislike, comment. Okay, suggestions. Right. Tell me whatever, and check out my main channel. I will do a video tomorrow on my main channel about family versus relatives. You could be related to somebody, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're family. And someone you consider family might not actually be related to you. See? There's a difference. Because relatives is just someone who relates to you genetically, doesn't mean you know the person. Anyways, I'll talk about that tomorrow. And on this channel, I will be talking about hanging out with friends versus hanging out with family. Who do you consider your family? Who do you consider your friends? And sometimes your friends can be family, and sometimes your family can be friends. Okay. End of the vlog, end of the vlog, end of the vlog. This is vlog number 138 ending. I'm Garrison. And once again, you're not. Don't be so emo. Bye. End of the vlog, end of the vlog, end of the vlog.